Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day so far and happy patch 5.4. In this video, I'm showing you guys how to farm the Aethersands thanks to the Gathering revamp. Now, this is going to pertain to Botanist and Miner only. Alright, so thanks to the revamp to the collectible system for Botanist and Miner, ephemeral nodes have also been changed quite dramatically. Alright, so everything that we have put out as YouTubers on the subject is now obsolete. Anything past 5.4 is going to be current. Okay? Alright, so I've already done a video on the changes to gathering collectibles and all that stuff, so I'll make sure to link that video somewhere down below. Alright, so ephemeral nodes, they have changed a couple things about it. One, there's no more node hopping. That's right, we are now given 3 ephemeral nodes per timer, which is still 4 hours, thank God. Alright, so there's no more hopping. You will get 4 gathering attempts. No +1s, +2s, or anything like that, it's just 4. You can gain gathering attempts by simply using solid reason or ageless words for Botanist. Or if you're lucky enough, Meticulous will proc its effect, and you'll have to waste an integrity or a gathering attempt. Now, since there's no more purity or rarity, you are now going to be getting sands and crystals and clusters based off your collectability. 1,000 out of 1,000 collectability will guarantee you get 1 to 3 high quality sands. Doesn't matter what sands it is, doesn't matter what expansion it is. All the numbers will be the same. I have yet to see any normal quality versions of these sands outside of scripts. So I don't even know if we can get normal quality anymore. Alright, the lowest collectability I've got sands from were 600. Alright, but 1,000 out of 1,000 will guarantee you at least 1 to 3. Now there's a chance that you can get a bonus which doubles whatever you get. So double crystals, double clusters, and double the sands. So a max of 6 if you're lucky. Alright. If you are wearing the crafted gear, if you're using the script gear, it really doesn't matter. It all will cap out the same. Alright. So, the times for these nodes have also changed. So, they are as follows, not in order. Miner has 8 AM to 12 PM, or noon. Midnight to 4 AM, or 4 to 8 PM. Botanist has noon to 4 PM, 8 to midnight, and 4 to 8 AM. Alright, there's only 3 zones, Calusia, Lakeland, and Ratika. You will go to one of them and do as a botanist or a miner, then you will flip and go to the next one in the same zone. Then you'll change zones, do the same thing there, go to the 3rd zone, do it there, and then go right back to the 1st and complete until you have enough sands coming out of your ears. Alright, because you're going to be needing a lot of them if you're expecting to make the new 4-star battle gear. Alright, so right now it's almost 2 PM. So, which means we have Botanist from noon to 4. Alright guys, so I had to make a little bit of a switch here. We didn't make it to the last node, which was actually in Lakeland, not Ratika. So we're doing 4 to 8 PM, and this is going to be on Miner and Camera. Basically, let's just go north from Still Tide. Alright, so you at least want at least 700 GP to do the rotation. Alright, so my max right now is 861. So we're going to want 11 sands, so let's go to Thunder Rock, so select it. So the stats you see here, 200, 100 to 300 for Brazen, and 150 Meticulous. This is the cap. Alright, this is as high as you can go stat-wise. Alright, this is for all the expansions, by the way. On my alt, I had the Trailblazer set, and they had the same exact stats. So they do cap out eventually. You have a 25% chance of proccing Meticulous's ability to save yourself a gathering attempt. The Intuition, which will give you a buff if it procs, is at 40%, and it will basically be the max. And the Collector Standard is something that will proc based on RNG. Alright. So, the first thing you want to do is Scrutiny. Now, if Intuition does proc, you will hear it. Alright, it's a different sound effect. and it'll give you at least 500 collectability. Alright, so let's hit it and hope we get it. Okay, that's the normal sound you'll hear. So I didn't get it, so Scrutiny again. Didn't get it. So now we are 800 away from 1,000. So at this point you would have to do Scour. If it was less than, more than 850, then you would do Meticulous. So now we gotta do Scour. And there, right there, what you heard is the intuition buff proc. So it's kind of like a squishy kind of sound. Now at this point we will do our solid reason to give us the gathering attempt. And then we gather and walk away with our max collectability. Now I have 190 GP left over, so that will go to the next one. So pop your cordial, and then wait for your GP to regenerate back to 700. Alright, but if you do not want to wait for that to happen, do Lay of the Land or Arbor's Call to find the next one, and then you can just do the Brazen technique. Basically what that is just hitting your Brazen 3 times. And hopefully we get the maximum out of this, or we get intuition proc. Alright, so Collector's Standard has procced, which is good. So now we have a 200 to a 300 chance, but we're going to go... I'm going to go with Meticulous instead of Brazen, because I want to see if I can get a proc plus a integrity. Alright, it did not proc, but the Collector's Standard did proc again. So I'm going to go with Brazen. Alright, so we're going to get 726, which is still possible to get a sand. But you can play around with it, but most people will just do 3 Brazens and go with that. We're just gonna wait until you get 700 GP. Alright, Collector's Standard procced. Nice, you got Intuition proc. So we got 587. So at this point I want to see if I can get an Integrity proc out of this, and hopefully I can get a Intuition as well. Got 1 out of the 2, but I can now get 887 out of this. Alright, so now we're going to head to the next node. Our GP is almost 700. Having GP food is also helpful. Having high cordials is also helpful. You were regenerating more than what I did. Alright, so we got our 700, so let's try this again. Scrutiny, Meticulous. Didn't get the buff. Didn't get the proc, which is just fine. And we didn't get either. But we did get a Collector's Standard, so now we can get another Meticulous in. And we didn't get either or. Alright, so we do Solid Reason. At least salvage this and collect. Alright, so let's come to the side here. And now let's ethereal reduct all these items. So let's start with the lower ones. I didn't get it, but we just got a little bit of crystals and clusters. 887 gave us a little bit more. And here's the thousands ones now. And you'll see you get sands automatically. Alright, so we got 2. So like I said, you can only get 3 max without the bonus, but 6 with the bonus. For the maximum, so let's go ahead and do the other 3. Alright, we got 2 sands, not bad. Got 2 again. And there's 3. So this is a great way to get your crystals and clusters now, but it's only beneficial if you get 1,000 out of 1,000. So here is the Leatherman from the Botanist that I did earlier. So there's 2, and I got lightning. So Miner gives you earth, and the Botanist gives you lightning. There's 2 high quality again. And the last one. I only got 1. So no bonus, but that's alright. So I now have 122 sands altogether because I've been doing this for a couple of days. So yeah, these things are very, very easy to get now. Not as abundant, but you do get a lot. Since these new recipes do require a lot of sands. If we take a look. As you can see here, these have 2 sands, 1 sand. So you're going to need a lot of them. Alright, you also get these through scripts through Gather if you don't want to do it this way. But I highly recommend that you do. Alright guys, so that is how you farm the Aethersands. And like I said, this pertains to any sand out there for Botanist and Miner, regardless of the expansion that you're in. Alright. So guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and/or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I've been more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers content. And as a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. This way you guys never miss an upload. And follow me on all my social media at Zane Lionheart on Twitter and Facebook. So until next time, guys, remember walking the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care, guys, and good luck.